So here we have a vine that clearly had some sort of damage at one point. Maybe it was knocked by a tractor or something, so it lost essentially one whole side of the gobelet. It's also possible that it had wood disease or something like that. So we're left with just a few arms here. But what we see is on the shoots that did grow, there's a lot of vigor. These shoots not only have a pretty big width, but there's all of these laterals coming out, which just indicates that there was a lot of lateral shoots, that there was a lot of growth and vigor during the growing season. So when you have a vine like this, it's a slow process, but really you're just nudging it towards eventually kind of reforming that, that crown again. So the first steps here are this is what I was talking about, where you have this piece of arm that was dead and it was essentially left. This is a big piece to leave, but it was left as is. Nothing grew on it, or it was suckered clean. So it dried out, and if you cut it, I'll just cut a piece off. You can see that the inside is brown. Normally it would be green if it were alive. So the vine has killed this piece on its own, and it just cut that part off. So at that point it's totally safe, and you're not going to hurt existing portions of the vine to cut this piece off. So I'll cut it off here, still leaving room between my cut and the next position. Yeah, you can see there was just some wood rot in here. So then we have a shoot that's going essentially in the same direction as that arm was going. So we're just going to replace it by creating a spur here. And eventually that'll be our new arm in that direction. And then up here we'll pretty much prune as normal. So 2-bud spur here. And then here presents an interesting opportunity for us to add a shoot or another extra position. So what we'll do here is prune this to a 2-bud spur, and then we'll also come and prune this to a 2-bud spur. So then we'll have a position going in each direction. And because of that vigor that I was showing earlier, this vine can easily support more spurs. We just have to give it the spurs to utilize. And the hope is that eventually some bud, somewhere on this vine, some latent bud will push, and we'll be able to start building structure this way instead of having all the structure on this side.